Good morning.
Hello, everyone.
We've been trying to go live and initially didn't want to do that, but we have an interesting topic today.
Yes, and
Anybody else here hot? It is very hot here in Spain. We're probably expecting about 42, 43 degrees. It's been absolutely nuts. Today is June 26th?
25.
25th?
25th.
25th?
Cierto. It's true.
Okay.
It's true. Yes, everybody's welcome to our meet and sharing different topics.
Yes.
Well,
How are you, my love? I didn't ask you.
very well. Very thinking. I'm
Thoughtful, very
Yes.
thoughtful. We just
Yes.
heard some sad news from Venezuela regarding the earthquake that just happened. So we're constantly getting updates and notifications of what's going on. So our hearts and our prayers are going out to all the families and friends in Venezuela. We've been connecting with friends and family there.
Yes, very, very hard situation in this country. We send to everybody condolence and good energy. Yes.
We hope that your family and your friends are fine, and at the moment there's trouble with connectivity in terms of actually
Yes.
communication. There's lots of people that assuming electricity lines went down, so there's trouble with trying to connect with family to see if they're okay.
Yes.
But we did hear from Jesus's parents that they are fine,
Yes.
they are safe, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, and in this discussion or sharing different topics, I want to share my life, a history.
That happened yesterday night, an interesting
yes.
story.
Yes. Everybody knows about the heat wave.
Here in Europe, it's including Spain, it's including England. My family in England, it looks like everybody there is with 40 degrees temperature, 40 Celsius, which is extremely hot for the UK. Here in Spain, I think it was in Bilbao, it was nearly 50 yesterday,
Yes.
which is crazy for June.
Yeah. And any time, because the north of Spain is not hot. Well, yesterday in the night,
There was a party going on at our neighbour's house,
yes,
a one-man party.
yes, all man have music.
Powerful music system.
Yes, yes, and the acoustic in our floor,
Our neighborhood,
yes, is very shocking.
The sound penetrates your apartment, and it seemed to reverberate around the entire neighborhood. And this is like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I have gone to talk with this old man, and it's very funny because I think he's not hearing very well, and for this reason increase the volume in your sound. And
He had a very, very powerful sound
yes,
system.
but when I talked with him, he come to me.
This was at the balcony.
Yes,
I was observing from across the road.
in his balcony, and in clothes.
Underwear.
Yes, very funny. And sorry, not problem. I can reduce or down my volume in my system sound.
Yeah, we were surprised though that nobody else was actually, you know, calling the police or asking him to turn down the volume. It's interesting how sometimes people are reluctant to ask for certain behaviour from their neighbours, and of course we're new to the neighbourhood, and Jesus is very assertive but also very sweet as well, and I was just thrilled because it was just like, oh thank goodness, because after this guy, the neighbour, agreed to reduce his volume, like literally around our neighbourhood everybody started opening their windows. It's like, oh my goodness, thank God, because if you close your windows right now, your home, your bedroom is like an oven, and it could be like 40 degrees, and when you know, if you've shut your window, you're just kind of like encased in this, it's like a hot pot or an oven, where you're just like, oh my God, I can't sleep. And you know, if this is happening at 1 o'clock in the morning, and the temperature continues for the next few hours, it's been a challenge for everybody recently trying to sleep if you don't have air conditioning. So this is precisely why we wanted to talk about this topic. Let's talk about tips and tricks to actually stay cool when we experience heat waves, because heat waves is something that is happening globally. You know, for everybody here in Europe, you know, we're having a much hotter start to our summer.
My love,
Yeah.
have a question.
Yes.
Calm down, my love. How do you feel now?
I actually feel hot. I before the live stream, I actually put water all over my body to try and cool down. We think I could have a condition where I find it difficult to sweat, and the trouble with having trouble sweating, or sweating less than the average person, is that your body has trouble balancing your internal heat system. Your ability to sweat helps you regulate your body temperature, and if I sweat less than the average person, it means that I have to be very, very careful about not overheating, because that has some rather serious consequences. So I'm trying to sweat as much as possible, but
I think now you're sweating is better than before. Yeah.
It's interesting because sometimes I can be with somebody who's sweating and literally all of their clothes are wet, and I'm hardly wet at all. So it's an interesting.
Me, for example.
Most people sweat more than me, so I'm sure that there are other people out there potentially on this call right now that have the same issue. Let us know, by the way, where you are listening in from. Let us know in the comments. Is it particularly hot where you are right now? What is the temperature? Are you somewhere near 40 like us? And we've been like this for a few days now, right? Maybe a week of lots and lots of heat.
Yes, and the news about that says today is finished.
Today is like the end of the heat wave, the last day of the heat wave.
Yes. Fortunately.
Yes.
My love, do you any question?
Yes. What do you struggle with most? What is the most, or what in general, what do people struggle with most when it comes to heat waves? What is the biggest challenge?
Yes. It's very, very interesting because the extremely or the extreme temperature higher to heater or high cold.
High heat or high cold.
Extreme heater or extreme cold. Let's see different challenges and disease in in our body, in different persons. For example, with this temperature here, we notice the persons more fatigue when they are walking in the street. Also, some challenges in joints, because or cause inflammation and other things, and is important to see and to pay attention in our health, because when our body is struggling extreme hot or extreme cold, it's very difficult for
the body to adapt.
Yes.
Yeah, we've just walking in the streets, going to the grocery store, going to the gym, seeing the people walking in the street. We see so many people struggling, just difficulty just walking. It's accentuated people that have trouble with their hip, with their knees. As Jesus was pointing out, it's easy to see and identify everybody that's having a lot of problems. And this is noticeable particularly with people also that are overweight, that are having a really, really tough time with the heat. So another thing was patience. Patience seems to be exasperated, and people are just generally more irritable, and it affects people's mood because people are not sleeping as well either. The reduced time sleeping, they're waking up several times. One lady we were talking to today said she woke up last night 4 times in the middle of the night, which is, when you're not sleeping well, you wake up the next day and your body feels dysregulated. Your ability to cool down seems to be challenged, and I find that personally in my case too. So yeah. What about some tips, my love? What are some tips that we can do, that we can share? And guys, please let us know also in the comments below, what are some tips that you'd like to share with our audience, with our community, on how to deal with heat waves?
Well, is interesting topics, because our body have different mechanisms. For example, the mechanism thermoregulation. And for example, when you feel heated or hot, you should drink a hot drink. For example, soup, hot tea, no iced tea, hot tea.
And not iced coffee, hot coffee.
Yes.
Although coffee is not hydrating. So if you're drinking a coffee, it should also be a coffee with water.
Yes, and take a shower, hot shower. Yes, or I don't remember the word, the middle temperature.
Oh, tepid water.
Tepid water.
Yeah. We were talking about the Roman baths the other day. We were talking about
Frigid.
the caldarium, frigidarium and tepidarium, the 3 different types of temperatures and pools that you'd find in a Roman bath.
I try to remember, but I don't remember this word.
Tepid.
Thank you for your support, me, my love.
So who here wants to have a shower with tepid water rather than cold water? Because actually it will help you refresh and help your body regulate better.
Yes.
This is actually common in South Korea. It's very typical, particularly amongst the older generation, is they'll insist that you have warmer drinks to help you cool down during the summer. and soup, for example, is quite popular. This will help you kind of release all of the heat in your body if you actually have a hot soup in summer.
Yes. My love, what do you think about the color clothes?
The colour of your clothes. I remember when I was in Jordan, I was really surprised that sometimes I would see women in burqas, like full, clothing in black, and I was just like, goodness gracious, they must be so hot. How do women, do that? And you see a variety of different colours, but full clothing, like all the way down to your sleeves are full length sleeves, full length. I don't remember the name of that particular type of clothing, but it's quite typical in the Middle East and also in India, for example, to wear, to be fully clothed, fully covered.
Well, yes, the color of the clothes is very important because scientifically, different studies says about for example, black clothes absorbing more light, and this light is result in heat.
Yeah. If you wear black, you're going to get hot.
Yes, is very interesting because it's not only the light outside, for example, the sun. If also or is also our body in our light.
So we produce heat.
Yes.
We produce heat from within, but then there's the sun that hits our clothing and gets absorbed into this space,
Yes.
making us hotter. So is it a good idea to wear black outside?
No. Outside, the good idea is white, and inside in the house is very good idea black. It's interesting.
So
yes.
you're saying that when you're inside your home, you should
Yes.
wear black. Why?
No, inside in home is
Yeah.
very good idea black because absorbing your light.
Your body heat.
Yes. In this case, it's very important also. The clothes is lightly.
Light colour.
No.
Oh, you mean
is
the fabric?
The size, big.
Big size, like loose, flowy clothing.
Yes, comfortable, not a stretch.
Not tight. Okay, so
Yes.
loose, comfortable clothing, preferably linen or cotton, a very light linen or cotton, and
Yes.
wear dark colours inside the house because
Yes.
it actually helps with the heat that your body produces,
Yes.
because it absorbs the heat. Lo absorba.
Yes.
It absorbs your body heat, which actually helps your body regulate itself.
Yes.
Which is amazing. Goodness gracious.
And outside, the opposed.
The opposite.
The
so
opposite,
wear light colours
Yes.
to reflect the sunlight,
Yes.
especially if you're in a sunny country.
Mhm.
Whew, okay, that's really interesting.
Yes. And it's very important also to mention about the hydration, because sometimes people says to everybody, drinking. It's very important drinking water, but recently studies about the hydration to mentioning the water without salt and different minerals is not a good idea. High consumption.
So you're oversaturating your cells with water, but it's flat water because it doesn't have the minerals that usually you would have in water if it was from a spring or from a well. So noticing that your tap water and your bottled water might be completely stripped of the minerals that usually accompany water that really hydrates you.
Yes.
Okay, so pay attention to what you're wearing, pay attention to hydration, and that hydration includes adding a pinch of sea salt, it could be iodine salt, and really hydrate properly rather than oversaturating yourself with water that's empty. And another thing that I think is quite important is to try and stay in the shade. If you can reduce how much time you're outside in the heat of the day, and when you are outside, to try and stay in the shade. You know, if you're walking as a pedestrian and you have the opportunity to wait for a traffic light under the tree, that you stay under the tree and you stay within the shade, or carry an umbrella with you, a hat, something that...
Bottle of water.
Bring a bottle of water, and potentially with a pinch of salt in it that's hydrating you properly.
Yes.
Any other suggestions, my love, that you have for surviving this crazy heat?
For me, the most important thing is mood. Is a mood, emotional balance.
Managing your mood?
Yes, because it's normal in this temperature, in this weather, the people are more irritable and
less patient.
ready for
confrontations.
Yes, yes.
We've seen a few.
It's normal.
Yeah.
And in this case, the better idea is breathe in, breathe out.
Meditate as well. Find time in your day to just take a few minutes to meditate.
Yes.
Relax.
And to be present. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Another thing that I want to point out also is using your blinds to cover your windows.
Yes.
What we do is, so on this side of the house where we are right now, we tend to get a lot of bright sunshine here in the late afternoon when the sun is strongest. So the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. And if your home faces the west and you're getting a lot of sunlight coming in the afternoon, one thing that we do is we put all of our blinds and our curtains down before the sunlight can hit our large windows in order to try and keep out the sunshine as much as possible. If you're in a position where you can actually be on the other side of the house and you can switch to a different bedroom, that would be perfectly ideal. It's something that the ancient Romans used to do. Is the rich Romans that had villas, they would switch in the summertime and go and live on the other part of the house, which is cooler in the summertime.
Yes.
And do switch in the wintertime depending on which are the hottest rooms in the house and how to stay as cool as possible, given the choice. So Jesus and I, our typical routine is, on this side of the house, the blinds go down around, 1 p.m. to make sure that as the sun works its way round, we are as dark as possible on this side of the house.
Yes, and for this reason also we are sharing with everybody in this time, because every day is very, very, very hard for doing different things, working, is more demanding energy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sometimes just to get through my day, I will put cold water on my skin. I will actually put cold water on my hair. I will sometimes sleep with blocks of, these ice blocks. I'll go to sleep with it just to help cool down my torso, because I feel like I'm a furnace. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll actually go to sleep with ice blocks.
Well, the Spain football team, he chucked ice jacket in your
jacket.
players. Yes.
Where is
for
this in?
for recovering and different things. We know about the ice therapy. For recovering is very good, and for elevate your mood. Yes.
Is this happening right now? Or
Yes, in the World Cup.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Did Spain recently play a game in, was it United States? Or?
Yes, because where
Texas,
they
Texas?
are, yes, it's very heat there too.
Very hot.
Very hot.
So they're using jackets that are ice jackets.
Yes.
Or really cool them down.
Yes.
But I need one of those jackets. I need to wear them all the time.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'm trying to make my own ice jacket when I go to bed, and I'm literally putting these ice blocks. So yeah, like there are all kinds of interesting methods. People use fans with bottles of ice that blow the ice throughout your bedroom, for example, if you don't have an air conditioner. Guys, you know, as I mentioned earlier, please share your tips in the comments below and let us know what are your tips to keep you, your family and your home cool, you know, as all of these crazy heat waves happen, because I predict, it's a very predictable prediction, that we're going to have more heat waves.
Yes.
So the trick is really to be prepared for it and to be as healthy as possible. For example, if you have problems with joints, if you are overweight, what are some of the things that you can be doing to make sure that you're as healthy as possible, and that when these heat waves hit next, that you're more comfortable, that your family's more comfortable. My love, talking of being prepared and being ready, would you like to share a little bit about our program that we're going to be launching very soon?
Yes, I think you can read my mind. Well,
we spend a lot of time together, my love.
we are very happy because I am preparing our launching about our own method, about 2 different package. One is for person more active, more athletic, and ready for starting a regular routine with strength training and more structure, more result about the recovery and optimize your strong capacity and endurance. And the other one is for people or persons with some challenges about health, for example joints, some disease in bones, difficulties about movement, and different metabolic disease. Well, is for to start or recovery balance in your health, and after they come other package in the strength training. And well, today my English is not very good, but I try always to do the good job. My love, please help me.
I think you did a good job, my love.
Thank you.
But you know, as Jesus was saying, our second package is dedicated to people that have health issues, or potentially not so serious. It doesn't have to be conditions that are debilitating. It can be conditions that are just inconvenient, as was the case with me. Issues where you may not even have been aware that you had, for example, nervous system issues. You might have inconveniences where you have, for example, inflammation in your gums, you have extreme sensitivity to sunlight, you're just not sleeping very well, you don't have enough energy, and you just need something that's going to help you feel more energetic, that's going to help you sleep better, you're going to feel stronger, and that you just need to get your body back into balance. For people that just want to be able to get more out of their day and just feel younger, this is the package for them. And as Jesus said, once your body is just like, you know what, I'm feeling better, I feel good, then you're ready to start our other pack, which is specifically designed for people that are athletic, people that have a gym membership, people that want to really get their body looking really, really potentially defined, strong, and maximize their strength.
And beautiful too.
Beautiful.
It's normal.
Ready for summer.
Yes. A beautiful body is a healthy body.
I agree.
It's true.
I have no arguments with that.
Yes, but it's true. It's true. It's true. I think the reality or the true reasons we have to say.
Essentially, we're sharing the steps that we take to get as fit and strong as we are right now, sharing what we know and sharing what we do. And talking of which, my love, where are we going now?
To the gym.
We're going to the gym. So we need to say goodbye. We have an appointment with the gym now. It's going to be hot outside, so we're going to be taking water. We're going to be staying in the shade. It is a 30-minute walk to the gym. Is it 30 minutes? 25?
More or less. Yes.
We will be staying in the shade. I will have a scarf to wrap around me so that my skin is going to be happy. And we're going to be taking measures to stay healthy. And yeah.
Well, it's our pleasure sharing with everybody about this topic. And I think it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to participate in our launch, because we are going to be launching very soon, please let us know that you want to join and comment method below, and we'll reach out to you directly. For anybody who has an urgent case and you're like, I need to start this right now, I cannot wait for the launch, comment urgent and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. But meanwhile, we have the gym to visit, and so we will see you on the next live stream next Thursday. Any last words, my love?
I love you immensely.
I love you too. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week.